Hey, what's going on, everybody? Monado Max here. We are here in a mall. It's a little bit of a different intro, different place to be in. We are here, I don't know if you can see it, Video Game World, right over there. We've been to many Video Game World locations. We've been to all of them except a lot of their newer stores. And they just opened up one near me, so I don't have to drive like an hour to get to one of them now. I'm also joined by just coming up after the Halloween special. This is being filmed before the Halloween special comes out. But Gummy Lad.
Hello.
He's made his appearance in the Halloween special. Video is absolutely crazy. You haven't seen it yet. Definitely go check out the Halloween special. Can't believe we got Andrew Tate in the video.
Bro, that's crazy. That was the craziest part.
That was the craziest cameo in the whole video. Wow, I can't believe we got Andrew Tate. I'm joking, he wasn't in the video. But definitely check out the Halloween special. Also check out him. We're about to go inside Video Game World and do our typical filming around the whole store, all that cool stuff, so we'll see you guys in there. Alright, here we go. I'm back in the commentary chair. This is one of my favorite things to do, give you guys auto commentary, because obviously when we're filming in public, it's very weird to talk in front of other people that don't really want to be filmed. But here we are. This is the front of the entrance of Video Game World. They have this nice little poster area, a lot of cool posters of old displays, and then they have a display that shows a lot of the older consoles. I believe, if I remember correctly, there was some that was missing from like the current era, but it was definitely showing all of the retro home console systems. And here we are walking inside the store. The store looks beautiful inside. Absolutely gorgeous. I was impressed. The entrance was just something very special. And then I love this awesome Mario sign that was very vintage. It looked awesome. So obviously I had to check the Nintendo Switch games out because I'm Mr. Nintendo Switch. I wanted to see what Nintendo Switch games they had, and they really didn't have much, especially with GameCube games over there. And then here we are with our Xbox One titles. Nothing too crazy. I mean, there was that Back to the Future that I definitely considered buying because I'm a big Telltale Games fan, but yeah, nothing much. Not a strong Nintendo Switch library, but that's perfectly fine. A lot of these stores typically don't, like with the retro game scene. I've always been impressed with Video Game World's inventory every time I've been to one of their stores, so for what it was, pretty nice, pretty nice. So here we are looking at the PlayStation 4 titles. One of the things that I was incredibly impressed about with this was the amount of VR games they had for the PlayStation 4. A lot of times when I go to GameStop, for example, I don't see VR games. And then we had some nice Nintendo storage cabinets. That was pretty nice. And then the PS5 stuff. I was surprised to see that here. And then here we are with our regular Xbox games. One thing that I'm about to show on camera that I thought was really cool to see in person. It's nothing rare or anything. It's just, for me, since I'm currently playing the series, I thought it was cool. And I heavily considered buying it. And that was Half-Life 2 over here. I thought that was pretty cool to see. And then here we are with the Nintendo DS and 3DS games. Again, not much. Nothing that really was like, ooh. With this, I heavily considered buying, which was an Uncharted 4 Collector's Edition. However, I had a budget, and if I bought that, it was just going to be my entire budget used for this. And then I saw this game right here that I was like, wow, I never thought I would find this game, which is Crush 3D. Very cool game. Very cool game. And then here we are looking at this Doom helmet. Looks very awesome. Some cool collector edition stuff up top, and then we got the Wii games. Again, it's like your common stuff, the trash stuff that you see. And then the Wii U selection was not the greatest either, but I mean, a lot of people are buying Wii U right now, so it's kind of hard to find a good Wii U selection. Got this Tokyo Mirage Sessions here. That was a nice find. So, really cool finds I've found so far. Got this Crush 3D game. I remember as a kid playing the demo on the 3DS eShop. I don't remember the game very well, but I remember that demo, so I'm very intrigued to actually play that. And then also got Tokyo Mirage Sessions for the Wii U. Already have it for the Switch, but I've always talked about how I'm trying to go for a complete first-party Wii U set right now, and this is one of the final games I need. I'm getting really close to completing the Wii U first-party set, so that's one game down on the list. And here we are with the Xbox 360 games. Loads of 360 games. There's probably a lot here that I should have bought, but I don't remember what works on the Xbox Series X.
It's one of the most annoying things about the backwards compatibility is you don't really know what games work. You have to Google it. Like, a lot of research has to be done. I wish there was an easier way to, find out if these games work, or just, have all games work. I'm not a game developer, so I don't know why that's the thing. But Silent Hill, that was cool. The Super Nintendo, wow, the Super Nintendo selection over here was dead. But again, a lot of Super Nintendo games are valuable now, so they're not going to have them hanging out like that. Their good stuff is in the glass case, which actually didn't have much. And then I don't know why there was those down there on the ground. I guess nobody wanted them. Then we got some NES games, your typical stuff. I saw Karate Kid over there. I was tempted to buy that because it was only $10, but it's hard to display NES games unless they're complete box, of course. And then we got some puzzles, a lot of puzzles. I don't think I remember seeing puzzles at the other Video Game World stores, so that was pretty cool. And then a lot of plushes. I thought this was a South Park plush. When I picked it up, I was like, oh, that's not South Park. But a lot of this stuff is Squishimals, I think is what they're called. Was not expecting to see that in a video game store, but if you take into consideration that we're in a mall, they're trying to go towards all ages, because you're going to have a lot of people in here that aren't gamers that are going to go in here just because they're in the mall, So I get it. And then you got your Pokemon plushes, your gaming plushes. They had an okay selection. I mean, I expect that they aren't pretty popular here. People are going for them Squishimals right now because of how popular they are. And then we got some complete unboxed N64 games. Got Banjo-Tooie right there. I thought that was pretty cool. We got the first Nintendo Power issue. Never seen that in person, I don't think. I got some Sega Genesis games, some rare N64 games, more Genesis down here. Got some Amiibo, I'm missing 2 Amiibos, and they didn't have it, so yeah, still looking for that gold Mega Man and female Corrin Amiibo. One day. And then here we have some Game Boy Advance, N64 stuff, One thing that I thought was pretty cool was that Fire Red that has a custom drawing on there. I don't think I did a good job filming that. Got some 3DS, NES, like the more valuable stuff, completed box, like the stuff that people would go crazy over. That Friday the 13th, I want to own that one day. Completed box. That's when I'm rich, though. And then here's some more of the custom drawings that they have for the Pokemon games. Thought that was pretty cool. Got some consoles. Nothing too crazy, your typical stuff that you see at a video game store. That N64 looked nice, but I already have one, so I don't know what the next retro system is when the next one I'm gonna buy. I like the retro systems I have right now. Maybe an NES one day. I don't know. We'll see. We will definitely see. Got some trading cards. Right now, I have a lot of Pokemon cards that I need to open up, so I'm trying to avoid buying any of that type of stuff right now. And then you got some controllers, accessories, that type of stuff that's behind the counter. Like overstock, basically, on controllers, because you got more of that stuff right here. I was surprised to see the amount of Nintendo Switch controllers they had, because in other video game stores, I don't see that often. I don't see accessories very often inside of these video game stores. PlayStation 2. I think they had a great PlayStation 2 selection. PlayStation 2 is like one of the biggest systems in terms of how many games are on that system. So they had a lot of PS2, loads of PlayStation 2. Very impressed with their inventory of that. There's Red Dead Revolver. I was trying to find that for Xbox here, but they didn't have it. And then PlayStation 3, I don't have a PlayStation 3, so I don't really care about the PlayStation 3, which is kind of crazy to me that I don't have a PlayStation 3 since I love my PS2, love my PS4, love my PS5. I just skipped PlayStation 3, and obviously I wasn't old enough for a PlayStation 1, so that's probably the weirdest thing I've done in my gaming life.
Okay, so I found that Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, which is one of the games that I've been actually looking for my Game Boy SP. If you guys saw the Too Many Games vlogs, you would see that I bought an SP, and I've been trying to buy games for the SP, but I can't find good Game Boy Advance games. So, finally got a good Game Boy Advance game. I am picking that up, but this next portion, they have a whole wall of manga, like so much manga. So I'm going to show you guys all of that.
Yeah, I wasn't joking. There is a lot of manga here. I actually didn't film all of the manga, because there was so much manga. This is something definitely that I've not seen at the other stores. At least, it's been so long since I've been to one, I don't remember this, and they definitely didn't have this much. But it's like I said earlier, when you're in a mall, they're going to have more stuff than typical because they're trying to appeal to all types of audiences here, because the mall is going to have everyone you can think of in there. So this manga is probably very popular because everyone loves manga, I guess. I mean, like, at a mall, you're going to find people that love manga. You're going to find people that love a lot of things when you're in a mall. More manga. I did actually search to see if I could find some sort of manga just to read. And I saw that there was Persona, but they didn't have the first Persona 5 chapter book, so I was just like, oh, okay, no manga for me. I guess it's a telltale sign. They also had Pokemon, but they didn't have the first book, so...
Like I said, loads of manga right behind me.
And then here's some of their higher-end stuff that's locked up. Nothing too crazy for the Switch. That Metroid Dread, I don't remember if it's valuable or not. I think it's still retail price because Nintendo made too many. I got some 3DS, Wii U. I didn't do a good job of filming this, to be honest. It's very weird to film with this giant camera compared to a phone when you're in a store. Because this was my first time filming with an actual camera at one of these stores. But yeah. And then we got some locked up pops. You know, I am looking for a certain pop that they did not have. I like to buy pops to get signed. That's the only reason I buy these things. Very rarely will I buy a pop that won't get signed. And the store had so many pops. You know, again, a lot of people probably be like, this doesn't seem like something a video game store should have. But when you're in a mall, this is the type of stuff that's going to appeal to a lot of people. And not all of their stores are well stocked on pops. But I think it's good to have because, you know, I've been able to find a lot of pops that I've looked for to get signed through Video Game World. So, me personally, I'm glad that they have pops in their store. I don't know what the general opinion is on that because, you know, some would argue that they have a lot of pops. I don't think I even filmed all the pops because of how much pops they have. But it's easy to keep stock in for this type of stuff. You know it sells well. So I don't see a problem with having that in there. I'm a fan of it. But there's a lot of pops. I still think the Concord store had more pops, in my opinion. And Huntersville, I think, used to have a lot of pops. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've been to the store. Then we got some of this other stuff. I think some of this stuff is stuff that the employees have made. I might be wrong. I don't think some of it is official. I think some of it is stuff that they actually made themselves. Might be wrong. I apologize if I'm wrong, but got some weird, cool things from all types of stuff. I think I saw some Pokemon toys, Among Us keychain, you know, anime, you know, a lot of stuff that I don't know. And then we have some more pops, you know. And then they got these custom, I assume they're custom. There are these glass things that have lights in them that you can turn on, and it's like a blue light. Looks pretty cool. And then you got some statues. They had some really cool statues. There was some that was like, ooh, this is tempting to buy. Like that Crash Bandicoot was tempting. These Yu-Gi-Oh statues with the Dark Magician and Blue Eyes White Dragon. Very tempted to buy, but I didn't do it. That Luigi one looks nice. The one that was also very tempting is this Charizard one that you're about to see that was $30. I just thought it was weird that Charmander was on there and not also Charmeleon. I think it would have been cool to have all three. Then I would have bought it. Some more anime stuff over here because, yeah, anime, gotta love it, you know. I'm not an anime guy. I mean, I love my Yu-Gi-Oh! I love my Pokemon. That's it, though. I don't think I guess Ace Attorney now is an anime. Then we got some posters. I did a terrible job of filming this, so you don't get to see all the posters. It's hard to film this with one hand while also holding the camera with another hand, but they had a lot of cool posters. Like this Metroid Dread one, I was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. But yeah, cool posters, fair prices. I think they were $10 each, so again, that's pretty fair, to be honest. I was a fan of that. Very much a fan.
Alright, so we are just now leaving Video Game World. Me personally, I've been to like all of their locations. I feel like this was actually one of their worst locations. From an inventory standpoint, Gummy Lad, I know you only been to one. But this honestly probably is my least favorite. The employees are great. The employees are amazing. It has nothing to do with employees. I just think it's hard to keep inventory when you're inside a huge mall.
Well, yeah, and also this is one of their newer locations, so they're probably not real. They're kind of trying to keep inventory in a lot of their other stores, and a lot of their inventory that they got from when they first opened came from other stores.
Yeah.
And they had great inventory when they first opened, but it's kind of slowed down because now they're trying to focus on people bringing in things that live around this store instead of taking inventory from other stores.
Yeah, I think part of it too is also we're in like one of the biggest malls in North Carolina.
Yeah.
And it's probably very difficult to keep inventory. I know they have another one in North Carolina that's in a mall that I need to go visit soon. But I'm going to show you guys what I picked up. Gummy Lad, do you want to show what you got in this, or you want me to put that in the... That's Gummy Lad exclusive. Gummy Lad exclusive. Check out his channel if you want to see.
Pretty cool stuff though, right, man?
Yeah, pretty cool. Obviously, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, one step closer to... I'm going to put all my games right here. Also, the thing that I'm really excited about, Mario & Luigi Superstars Saga. Got it for $30. That's actually from, at least, I don't know what it's going for right now. When I was at conventions and stuff, I saw this game being sold for around $50, so I feel like I got a pretty good deal. But again, I didn't do any research on the prices before going here. And then I got Crush 3D. When I saw this like threw back so many memories because I played the demo so much, as I said in the clip before. So I look forward to playing that again. I only spent $60, so I'm pretty happy about that. Considering all the time that I go here, I spend too much money. It's just like there wasn't a lot of stuff that I was interested in. But hey, that's totally fine. I want to know what you guys think. If you guys have seen the other vlogs of me going to the Video Game World stores, which one's your favorite? My favorite is Huntersville. I think that's the best location. I'm taking Gummy Lad over here as he tries to steal my Mario game over to the Huntersville location one day because it's the best one. I'm serious. It is the best one.
I can't wait to see it.
It's the first one. It was their first store from my understanding. So it's incredible. But that's enough of talking, guys. I've been talking for way too much. Go check out Gummy Lad if you guys haven't. We are going to be well, the Halloween special is already out, so yeah. Let us know what you think of the Halloween special. And yeah, we will see you guys in the very next video. We've been talking way too much. Make sure to check out the Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all that good stuff that's in the description below. Make sure to check it out. And yeah, I don't know what subscribers we're gonna be at by the time this video comes out, but I know we're almost at 4,000. So I don't know if we're gonna be at 4,000 when this hits, but that's gonna be pretty crazy. And yeah, we will see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Peace.